Hey guys, it's Al with techmadeezy, and here they are. The two Eagle pressure washers. So which one should you buy? Well, that's what this video is about today. There are some big differences, and I'm going to help you decide. Look, is it more PSI that you want? Maybe easier controls? Or something more compact that'll fit in your vehicle? In this video, what I'm going to do is a detailed close look. I'm going to point out some big differences. I'm going to go over pricing, model numbers, and detailed specs. So let's check this out. Let's get this party started. Hi, it's Al from techmadeezy with a real quick message. I just want to let you know the video you're about to watch is not sponsored. We went out and bought the products ourselves. So, if you like our video, please give us a thumbs up. It definitely helps. Share our video. And lastly, we hope you subscribe to our channel and become a part of the family. Thank you. So, this is what we're going over today. Now, let me first tell you there will be no demos in this video. It is winter time, so I can't use a pressure washer because it's like 20 degrees. But I'm going to give you some really good information. So again, we're going to do a detailed close look. I'm going to point out differences, which is going to be important. I'm going to go over pricing, model numbers, and detailed specs. So let's go ahead and check this out. I'm going to start off now with pricing, model numbers, and detailed specs. I'm going to be putting specs up on the left and the right. After that, we are going to dive in, and I am going to be showing you many of these differences that I'm going to be talking about in the specs. So let's start off with the left. As you can see, that is the full size, right? That's the first pressure washer that Eagle launched. It's a full size up to 3,200 PSI. And on the right, there is your compact, portable 2,100 PSI unit, up to 2,100 PSI. Now, let's go over model numbers and pricing. So, let's start off with the 3,200 PSI. Model number for the tool only is hpw3200 for $449. Now, if you want, they do sell a kit because this unit uses two batteries. It's hpw3204, $799. It includes two 6 amp hour batteries and a 320 watt charger. Now the 2100 PSI model number is hpw2100 for $299. Now if you want, they do sell it in a kit. The unit only takes one battery. It's hpw2105 for $449 with a 6 amp hour battery and a 320 watt charger. Now I'm going to talk about PSI, which is pounds per square inch. Full-size model is up to 3,200 PSI. Compact model is up to 2,100 PSI. GPM, for gallons per minute, which is your flow rate, is 2 gallons per minute with no wand and 1.2 gallons per minute with the wand. Again, the compact model is 1.2 gallons per minute with the wand. Liters per minute flow rate with the wand is 4.5 liters per minute, and without the wand, 7.5 liters per minute. The compact model is 5 liters per minute. Let's talk about batteries. So as you can see here, the full-size model supports two batteries, which will give you longer runtime. The compact model supports a single battery. And I will put batteries in these so you can actually see if they support the 12 amp hour battery. Runtime, the full-size model is up to 60 minutes using two 6 amp hour batteries. The compact model is up to 30 minutes using one 6 amp hour battery. Handles, let's talk about handles. So the full-size model's got a telescopic handle, and I'll give you measurements a little later on. The compact model's got a built-in handle right on the top. Wheels, of course the full-size model's got wheels, and they're 7-inch wheels, by the way. The compact model does not have wheels. It's small and compact. The quick connect system is on both. So really, really nice. Wand storage, where the wands actually go. If you look at the full-size model, the wand goes right there on the right side of the machine. Now on the compact model, they actually have two spots in the back, so you can put it on the left side or the right side. And here's something really nice, and I'll show it to you. You have a control and a battery gauge on the full-size model, right on the wand. Now you don't have that on the compact model. Don't forget, on the full-size model you have the controls as well, but you have better control and a battery gauge right on the handle. You got to see this. I'm going to show it to you. Going into a little bit more detail. So what nozzles connect to the gun? You'll see on the full-size model, since it actually comes with a rinse nozzle, that will actually connect directly to the gun. Now on the 2100 PSI, the rinse nozzle, to my knowledge, fits on the gun, and I'll double check that and put a note on the screen, but it doesn't come with a rinse nozzle, so keep that in mind. Nozzles included, the full-size model comes with a 15, 25, 40, rinse nozzle, and turbo nozzle. The compact model comes with a 15, 25, 40, and a turbo nozzle, but no rinse nozzle. Optional nozzles are going to be the 0-degree nozzles. So that's available. We did a video on that, and I will put the link in the video description for the video and the 0-degree nozzle. That might be nice to get. Now both of these support a direct connection from a hose, or you can use the included siphon cable and put it right in a bucket. IP rating, these are both IPX5, and I'll put an image up on the screen so you can see what IPX5 is. Now, measurements. I'm going to put measurements up for the full size right now so you can see. And I'm also going to now put up measurements for the compact model. And you can see there's a pretty big difference. I'll leave both of them up if I could, just so you could see there's a huge difference in measurements and also in weight. Now let's talk about weight. So the full-size model, again without a battery, is 36.2 pounds or 16.4 kilograms. Compact model is 20.4 pounds or 9.26 kilograms. I mean, look at the difference, right? That's 30% more weight. Now, what about warranty? Well, both of these have a 5-year warranty, and keep in mind, batteries have a 3-year warranty. Here are just a few of the videos we did on the full-size pressure washer. We washed a Toyota Supra. This is a classic, as you can see, and we did a pressure test and a few other videos. We'll put these links in the video description so you can check them out. I'm going to start off just showing you, I mean, look at the size comparison of these two guys, right? I mean, again, this is smaller, it's a little longer, but, you know, it is such a big difference. I'm going to put measurements up on both sides so you can see the measurements real quick of the these two units. Now we're going to jump in and really take a good close look. I'm going to definitely point out some differences. Let's start off with the battery compartments real quick, and then we'll move to other areas. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of compare battery compartments for a minute. So this has a latch, a plastic latch that grabs on, and it doesn't come up easy, so you don't have to worry about wind lifting this up. It does wrap around. It is clear. You can see the battery gauge on the top, so you can see how much battery you have. I'll show you another area where you'll be able to see your battery on the handle, which is nice. So opening this up, you do have to hold it. So, you know, I'm hoping one day they come up with a system where you don't have to hold it, because sometimes it gets difficult to load your batteries. Here are your releases. So you'll see here, that'll, you know, basically allow your battery to pop up And if you notice too, there are exposed battery terminals. That's something that they did actually update. There are also drainage holes in here, by the way. So if you do get a little water in here, obviously your terminal and connections up here, and the water will drain out. But again, you want to be careful with that. This does fit a 12 amp hour battery. It does fit. I'll show you that in a minute. But the newer one you'll see here, and again, this is compact, but as you can see, as they get better, you'll be able to see your battery gauge out of the window. And they did upgrade. Again, you do have to hold this open too, so, you know, just so you'll know. But the battery terminals are protected. I also like this new release. It makes it easier with this form factor. So let me grab a 12 amp hour battery and show you real quick. So we got a 12 amp hour battery. I'm just going to show you that it does fit in here. Again, my camera crew is not in today, so bear with me. But push it down, pop this back, the battery will pop up. Also, you will see the battery fuel level there, so that's nice. On the compact unit, does it fit a 12 amp hour battery? No issue whatsoever. Now, lift this up. You can see this will pop out the battery this year. And obviously it needs to be kind of down because it does pop the battery out. So when it's locked in, pull the handle up. You can see it actually pushes the battery out for you to make it easier. And again, you can see the fuel gauge right there, which is nice. So that's the battery compartment. Now when you see these two units, obviously this has 7-inch ball bearing wheels. You know, so that'll allow you to take this around. Obviously no wheels here. It's just your handle. You grab your unit, right? And let's take a look at the telescopic handle on the 3200 PSI. Really nice handle here, by the way. Locks into place here, and you just press this button, and the handle will go all the way up. I will get you some measurements. I'll put them right on the screen so you can see how high this handle is. Take a look at nozzle storage. You'll notice here the compact unit has 2 spots here, and they have 2 more spots on the other side to store your nozzles. So it includes 4 nozzles. Now, one of the things that's different about this unit versus this is they include the rinse nozzle, which is nice. So you have all of your nozzles up here. And there's your rinse nozzle, which can be connected directly to the gun. So you've got all these spaces, and then this is that 0 degree I was telling you about. We did a video on this. I'll put the image in the left-hand corner, and I'll put a link in the video description if you want to check it out. Pretty powerful. Be careful. It can do some damage. So let's take a look at the handles here. So you'll notice this is the compact, but it's got plenty of room. Some nice grip. It's got the lock button, so if it's locked, it won't, you know, pull. You won't be able to pull it. Ego logo and a quick connect right here, right? And then this is where you'd put the wand on. So you just take your wand, put it on, and just make sure that this pushes all the way up. And now you put your tips on here. Right? I'm going to leave that there for a minute. Let's take a look at the full size. So again, you get your handle, your lock button, a little bit of grip. Bigger, this is definitely a bigger opening. I guess if you have to wear gloves. Your quick connect is down here. All right, so it's down here, which is nice. Here's where you connect your wand. Let me grab that. Again, put it inside. and it's locked. Now looking at both, very similar for the most part, right? A little bigger here, but I don't know, as far as length is concerned, yeah, it looks almost like it's the same length. One big difference on this one, and I'm going to pull up a video in a minute, is you can actually connect, you can change the speed, right? You see your battery percentage, but you can change your speed, even turn on turbo. Now the unit does have to be turned on the pressure washer first, and then you can control it from here. There is a battery compartment here as well that I showed, a button battery that you would put in here basically. But let me pull up that short video real quick so you could see I was doing some demonstrations on the 0 degree nozzle, but you could see there how that lights up and how you can change the speeds. So, pretty nice feature. You don't have to go back to the pressure washer, and I like that. $150 more. I definitely continue to recommend you get the full size. Again, it really depends on your situation. So I covered the controls already on the full size because the controls are not only on the handle, but you do get some of the controls on the unit. So you got a power button, 3 speeds, this will light up, and then your turbo. Or you don't have to go back to the pressure washer, just use this here, which is great. And then this compact unit, everything's on it. So you got your power button, your 3 speeds, which you would use this button along with your turbo. And that is a little bit more information on controls. So here's the rinse nozzle. Again, this connects directly to the guns. It'll connect to the original, and it comes with the full size, so you don't have to buy it. And it is not sold separately. You'd have to buy this in a full set. So it's not sold separately at this point that I know of. But again, releasing it, pull that out. And then here is the new compact. So the compact on the gun will support the rinse nozzle also. So it's just good to see that it'll do that. So let me show you how to store your wand. Now, let's say on the full size, you're still using it. You don't want to lay your wand on the ground. You can take your wand and your gun, and if I move this, you'll see on the bottom, you've got a spot which has a hole so the water will come through. And then you've got this here, which will lock this in place. And you can simply leave it that way until you grab it again as you're using it. Now for storage reasons, you can pull this out. You can disconnect it. Okay, sorry about the camera shakeage. You can actually take this part, put it in here, like so, and then take the gun, and it'll drop in and it actually grabs there. So it does keep it lower and more compact, if you need to roll this down the street or put it in your truck. So that's nice. Now a similar story here. If you're using this and you just want to put it somewhere, you can take it, put it on either side. It's got a little grabbing point here. Again, you can do it on left or right side. Now, what about if you're going to store this and you want it to be more compact? Again, you're going to remove the wand. You can actually take the gun, slide it right in there, take the wand, put it in here, and this thing will not move, by the way. It shouldn't. It actually has that grabbing point. And now you're really looking at something that's a lot more compact. So there is how you store your wands. Again, these units all have quick connect. So you've got your quick connect here on the side. You've got your adapter for your siphon hose or your regular hose. And on the full size, it's all in the front. Your quick connect or your siphon hose or regular hose would connect right there. So tool only, right? The units basically come with the high pressure hose, the siphon hose, the siphon adapter that drops right into a bucket, They come with a foam cannon. And again, there is an upgraded foam cannon. You got to check that out. The link is in our video description. We did a video on that. You can see here that the full size does come with the 15, 25, 40, the rinse nozzle, which can go on the gun and only goes on the gun, and your turbo nozzle, the compact 15, 25, 40, and a turbo. So no rinse nozzle. And your optional nozzle is your 0 degree. We'll put links in the video description. But yeah, they come with everything that you need to do the job. It's just a matter of which unit is right for you. Well, all right, guys. I sure hope the detail in this video helped you. And if it did, take a moment and give us a thumbs up. We would greatly appreciate it. And share our video with your friends and your family. We're going to go ahead and put our social media up on top. Follow us and send us a message. Say hi. We would really appreciate that. I'll also have our Tesla channel. It's a new channel up in the upper right-hand corner at My Tesla Journey 1. Look us up on YouTube and subscribe if you can. I'm going to put a video right here on the right side where you see my finger. All right, there'll be a video popping up if you have more time and you want to check it out. And if you want to subscribe to our channel here at TechMadeezy, I'm going to put a big TechMadeezy logo right there. And all you got to do is click on that logo. It'll make it easy for you to subscribe and join the family. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.